What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about something you might have already heard of, ChatGPT. People are using this to write their essays. They're using it as a therapist. They're using it as a search engine. People are calling it the Google killer. I'm going to show you how you can use it to potentially make more money. So for those of you that don't know, do a quick search on it, but you could pretty much ask it any kind of question. You could ask it to write a code. For example, let's stick with investing really quick. What is a dividend stock? We ask that, it's going to generate a response, and you may think, well, I could just Google search that, but it's more than that. You could actually have a conversation with it, which I'm going to show you in the next example. It's completely open source, completely free to use. I'll leave a link in the description so you could mess around with it. But here's a nice little description of what a dividend stock is. The next question I'm going to ask is what are some examples of a dividend stock? Let's see if it produces maybe a couple of companies here. Here we go. So Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, and it's giving us a little description of what each company is. But now the next question, I'm actually going to ask it, I'm going to refer back to its answer, and I'm going to ask about its market cap for these 5 stocks. Say thanks. Which of those stocks has the highest market cap? And now it should refer to those 5 stocks. You can see that the data is only limited to September 2021, but now it is giving me all of the market caps of these 5 stocks. And then it's saying Johnson & Johnson, at least September 2021, was the highest out of that list. So that's how you could end up having a full-blown conversation with this AI. And it can be great if you're just getting into investing and you still have a lot of questions. Maybe you don't know what market cap is. You could ask it that. You're reading it and you may say, you know, you're reading through this, okay, measure of size company. Well, what is market cap? Let me ask that. And then it may say something else. Or if we go back up here talking about dividends, talking about a company's profit, whatever, you could have a conversation with it. It could almost be like your own teacher instead of you trying to clutter through Google search and all these different websites and Investopedia. So it's more honed in, but there is no fact checking. So there are some pitfalls. It's not a perfect program. So I just want to keep that out there. But let's move on to the next thing. You can actually ask it to code for you or create functions. If you're someone like me that finds coding very fascinating, but is a complete novice and really has no clue or no professional background on coding, this could help you. For example, let's say write me a function in Python to pull stocks with a market cap over $500 billion. And let's see what it ends up generating. Here's a sample function saying that we're going to be needing the API Y Finance. And then here it is. It's writing out the code for me. I could go up here and click copy, and then I could paste it into Python. So let's see what else it gives us. Again, this is just a very simplistic question. I have coding friends that are, have been in computer science for 5 or 6 years now, and they know what they're doing. They're asking it much more complex functions, much more complex questions, and they're blown away with the answers. So if you're someone that's into coding or just trying to learn coding, this could also be a great tool for you. Or if you're someone that wants to use coding software for trading or investing, but you have no clue how, this could be a great first step. I would have had no clue how to write this, but now I have this function. I could put this function into Python and utilize it. And I think it goes so much further than just, say, investing. If you're into investing, you're probably into making money. Maybe you have a business. I like money. I like numbers, finance, all of that. I hate writing, but this is like the calculator for the English language, essentially. And this is what I mean. Let's say you have an Etsy store or an Amazon shop, whatever it might be, and you actually want this to write a description for you for your product. I would not be able to come up with a nice description. If you ever hop on Etsy, you see how artistic and detailed some of these descriptions are for products. I can never come up with it. My description would say something like, buy my product, thanks. I wouldn't know how to fluff it up with the right words. So let's ask ChatGPT and see what they could come up with. So let's pretend I have an Etsy store and I'm selling candles, beeswax candles, okay? So very specific, very niche. So let's say create an Etsy listing description for a, say, vanilla scented candle made of beeswax and non-toxic fragrance. All right, let's see what it comes up with. So welcome to our shop. We're pleased to present our hand-poured vanilla scented candle made with 100% pure beeswax, non-toxic fragrance. This candle is perfect for creating a warm and cozy ambiance in the room. Our beeswax candles are known for all natural honey-like aroma and long burn time. I keep reading, but you can read it yourself. You see that it gets very into it. And let's see. Let's say as you generate this, let's say I'm not using reusable glass jars. Maybe I'm using tins. So let's say replace the part about glass jars with metal tins. And then it should correct that. Let's see. All this should stay the same. It should be the fourth paragraph. So that's 1, that's 2. All this is staying the same. 3. All right, here comes the fourth paragraph. Candles come in a reusable metal tin, making it easy to store and reuse. So you could really expand on it. You could see that I'm technically having a conversation with it, and I could have never come up with something like this. So I think that's very cool. If you're a business owner, you have some kind of website, you could also utilize this to make a nice description for your product, which in essence should generate more sales. You're going to have a more welcoming description for the product. You can ask it to write a website bio. I mean, you could just really expand on this and go in a million different directions. But that is 3 easy ways that ChatGPT could help you make more money, whether it's helping you with maybe a website that you have, helping you code to create some kind of trading software, or if you're a novice and you just want to learn about finance, asking it all of these different questions you might have and having a full-blown conversation with it like it's an actual teacher. But guys, remember, keep in mind that it's open source. It does have errors. It is not a perfect system. Some people are finding little pitfalls. There are some limitations. So the data may not be 100% accurate, but this is pretty basic and general knowledge right here. So if you're asking what a dividend stock is, it's going to give you a pretty good description of what a dividend stock is, and that should be reliable. It's not like you could ask it what our current stock price is right now, because its data is only from 2021. But I'm sure as time goes on, this will continue to advance, and I'm really excited to see where this will take everyone. This is a huge game changer for the internet. But guys, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you liked this video. If so, make sure to smash that like button and check out all my other videos. And guys, as always, I will see you in the next one.